And so around 2 or so weeks ago when we first showcased BAMBIETTA, she's one of the better technique characters in the entire game, especially for the Captain Killer guild quests. In that particular showcase, we took it into epic raids, and she performed really good, especially considering the fact that the epic raid itself does have over 15 million HP. A full team of BAMBIETTAs were able to clear in basically less than 10 or so seconds time. Today I wanted to try that once more, but take it into epic raids, again, 15 million HP, and see how far she can beat the epic raid just by herself. And I guess the good thing about this particular showcase is that we are trying it out 1 out of 5, so this is the bare minimum, and I can only get better with duplicates. Now before we do jump into the run, of course, keep in mind BAMBIETTA right now is a bonus, so we are getting that 2 times damage output. She does have killer, so we are also getting 40% more damage from the killer effects. When it comes to the build itself, we are using free Toshiro pets, so we're getting 60% berserker and also 60% more damage at full stamina. It's pretty much the best setup you can ask for, at least when it comes to epic raids. The build is going to consist of a tension tie to double our soul bomb damage, a cape fastener to give us 80% SP, and then also a fortification pill once more to give us 60% SP, but also 30% more focus. And then for the soul traits, we're going with a full stamina damage builds, with Byakuya in particular giving us 10% more strong attack recharge. So overall, we have around 5,000 SP, and also around 500 focus, so we have like a 50% chance to hit a critical. If we had the focus slot unlocked, and therefore an additional 1,000 focus, the runs will be even better, I will say. Alright then, so jump into our very first attempt. I have no idea how good or bad this is about to be, but let's just start off using the SA2, right? Because this way we should be able to get in almost every single attack, which does look to be the case. We're going to use our SA1, back up, then get close, use our SA3, and just like that, in 10 seconds, we are already into the second phase. That's really impressive. Especially remember for a 1 out of 5 character. I would assume most of the damage output is coming from the SA2, but then again, every attack that we are doing is doing a respective amount of damage. Now, I would like to use my soul bomb in the second phase, but if I'm being honest, I'm not too comfortable with my skills right now for the third phase, for example, right? Let's use our SA2 here. Able to do that. That was good. That was good. Now, in this case, we're going to wait for a good position to use our soul bomb. I could use it right now, but we only have like 1 attack to go off. So I guess let's use it now. There we go. SA2. No, SA2 ain't ready. SA3. Let's back up. I want to finish the SA2. There we go. That wasn't too bad. A 53-second clear time with a 1 out of 5 BAMBIETTA. And I feel like we can definitely improve on that. I do want to try and get off the soul bomb and then also use the SA2 right after. But for our first attempt, this was quite respectable. Every strong attack was doing good, but we do have to be careful with our SA1 and 2. SA1 in particular can lock us in place. SA2, you know, we want to make sure we use that in a position where we can get off most of the hits, because if we do that, then we're doing a lot of damage. If not, we're kind of wasting the strong attack too. For our next run, I might have to try and nuke the second stage if possible, because maybe we can clear it a bit faster. But that third phase in particular is quite tricky, so I kind of prefer to nuke there, but we'll see how it does go on our second attempt. All right, then, so on to attempt number 2. We're going to start off straight away once more doing our SA2. Probably could use it right from the get-go, but this is a good position to actually use it. And for the most part, that did 19% of 50 million damage. That's not too bad. Let's use our SA1 already into the second phase, where in this case, we're going to wait a few seconds to get off the SA2. I guess now we could use it. Let's do that. And then use our SA2 here. Yeah, look at that. 20 seconds in, we're already into phase 3. My problem right now is I don't really know the pattern too well. Or it's kind of complicated. Or awkward, more so. All right, let's use our SA3 here. Inflict the status element. SA1. Not too bad. Let's use our SA2 here. That's not bad. That's pretty good. I like that. That was actually really good. SA2 was really good there to finishing out the boss. And in that case, a much better run. Wiping off the dust of MAYURI. 36 seconds. 50 million damage in 36 seconds. BAMBIETTA is an absolute beast when it comes to bosses like this, right? Obviously, right now, she is a bonus. She has Captain Killer. It's the perfect scenario for her. But either way, like, if you have this, let's say hypothetically, again, you can do this, right? If you're trying to farm links or potions, you have the Momo link, for example, and you are a BAMBIETTA fan, you can always take into any epic raid you want to. She's going to do a lot of damage, especially with the double weaken defense, right? On the summon, that allows your entire team to do 60% more damage. Now, you're also going to want to do that when the boss has 50 million HP. You know, next month, for example, we should have returning epic raid. That's going to have a small amount of HP. The month after that, if it is a new epic raid, should also have a small amount of HP, like 15 million. So it's mainly like 3 months from now, 2 months away, before we next see a potential 50 million HP boss. But whenever that comes around, taking out BAMBIETTA might be something you want to do. Attempt number 3, though. Let's try that once more, see if we can potentially replicate it. Maybe even get faster, who knows? So SA2 straight away. There we go, look at that. That's really good. Into the SA1. Into the 3. Couple nat hits. So we are kind of, you can see there the damage difference is a tad bit different. Sometimes we get through the second phase, sometimes we don't. that comes down to the fact that we don't have guaranteed crits, right? So let's go here. Then let's use our SA2. There we go. That was good. Into the 1. Let's go up here. SA3 up. Then jump across. SA1. No, I'm going to take damage. Nay. All right, let's just keep this through. Let's see how much damage we're now doing when we lost all our DPS, right? So SA2 in that case was able to do respect amount of damage. But now we're at the weird part. The pattern I haven't really learned because most times we're done this right before this attack can go off. Let's stand here. This is the safe zone. SA2. We unfortunately got hit. Somehow this is saving us. What's going on? All right, we survived the phase. Now we got to do use the SA3. Chase down the boss. So in our third attempt, we unfortunately did get hit. But even then, even in a bad example of a run, a failed attempt, we were still able to get a 1 minute clear time. That's not bad. That's not bad. If I'm being honest, most runs out there in public lobbies are taking upwards to a minute with 6 people. BAMBIETTA by herself, 1 out of 5, where we took damage, still almost a sub 1 minute. That's not bad. All right, then let's try that one more time. See if we can potentially get a new best clear time, starting off the run straight away with our SA2. Again, we're able to get every single hit off. That's not too bad. Into the 1 and then 3, going straight into the second phase. So we're already, I think, better off here right now. We're going to wait for our SA2 to come back before we decide to use it. Let's soul bomb now into the 2. Unfortunately, had to back up there. Maybe I could have stuck it out and kept using the SA2, but I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. Okay, here we go. Let's make sure we don't get hit, because that SA2 can trap us in place. SA3. Can we use the SA2 now? Unfortunately, I have to cancel it. Doesn't look like it's going to be our best run, but it is still going to be a good run regardless. SA2 there. Almost our SA1. Can we finish up with the SA2? Yes, we can. So, I believe this is more in line with our very first run, which is still good, right? Sub 50. Can't complain about that. So yeah, 47-second clear time. Honestly, not too bad. Either way though, lads, there you have it. I wanted to test out BAMBIETTA in epic raids by herself, and she is relatively consistent. Even when we messed up, we were still able to get a sub 1 minute clear time, but in our good run, we were easily able to get 40 seconds, 50 seconds on average. Our 36 clear time being the best, and that's really impressive for a 1 out of 5 character. If we had it at special level 2, therefore getting the additional 1000 focus with our guaranteed critical effects, we might have been able to easily get a sub 30. At 5 out of 5, maybe even 20 seconds. I'm not too sure. But BAMBIETTA excels in epic raid content, and right now is a great time to use her. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.